Yo, 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 what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? What's the deal? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wellness Wednesday. We're back again, baby. Back again like we never left, man. Another episode of SR Daily. The road to 400 starts now. It started yesterday, actually. Started a year and some change ago, to be truthful. All right, we're going to just keep this thing rolling right along every day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. is another episode of SR Daily. SR Daily, of course, where personality meets enlightenment. Super dope, super excited. Yesterday was freaking magical. Wrong person. He changed my name. Hold on one second, guys. I got the brother used the thing yesterday. Brother used my thing yesterday and forgot to change it back. Oh man, I'm not Bro Frank. I am not Bro Frank. Let me see, how do I edit name and headlines? Not Bro Frank. Sean Sugar Ray Marston. The brother used my StreamYard yesterday to do some stuff. You know what I mean? But yeah, I am LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston, host of SR Daily. Hold on one second. Let's go live over here on this jump off over here on the IG. I was trying to set the other phone up, but I ain't got all of the stuff, and I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time finding the stuff. So it's all good. Matter of fact, let me see if I could put this one up here. Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me see how I can make this work without taking up too much more time. I really want to be on as many platforms as possible, going live, right? That is the goal, to be as visible as possible. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just bring the stuff up here. And see how I can make this work real quick. All right, again, without taking up too much of you guys' time. Let's see if I can get it in another 30 seconds or so, and then we're gonna get started. Boom, I think I got it. You know, I'm pretty resourceful. I know how to make things work. Give me 1 second. What's going on? Oh, peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Sefu Sankofa, what's going on? Tuning in from the 3 train. That's the God, the big bro, Frank Brown, chair of the Northeast Political Prisoner Coalition, doing incredible work. They got a big protest demonstration going on Saturday outside of Bedford Hills Correctional Facility. All right, boom. We live there. Okay, we live on Instagram here. We going live on TikTok. I miss going live on TikTok. So yesterday was good to go live on all of the platforms. TikTok will not be my main platform anymore, obviously. Facebook, that is you guys. All right. Oh, he changed my picture too. Oh no, that's his thing. Give me 1 second. We are live here on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. What is going on? What's going on, guys? The road to 400 starts now. Episode 301. Just as, right, like, I mean, I'm gonna get into it, right? I'm gonna get into it because yesterday we made history. Yesterday we recorded episode 300 of SR Daily, right? SR Daily, this daily talk show that I created in 2023 after years and years of dreaming of having a talk show, of starting and stopping, interview series of starting and stopping, making videos and content, talking about things, sharing thoughts, sharing opinions, sharing perspectives. I would start, I would stop, right? 2010, I had the longest run. I did like a year and some change. It was weekly though. It wasn't every day. It was weekly. It was every week, Blog Talk Radio. I had some other people facilitating. Well, I was the host. Other people were doing the tech stuff. But yeah, we did like a year, right? And then we just couldn't go forward no more. And again, I've always wanted to do this. I love talking. I love chatting. I love interviewing people, right? That show is specifically interviews. This show has not been interviews every 100 episodes. I do interviews because I wanted to do live. I didn't want to do StreamYard. And I didn't want to make, I'm using StreamYard. I didn't want to make this show, I didn't want to pretty much erase the Sugar Ray Show. The Sugar Ray Show is the show for interviews. That's my show. That's the baby. That's the original baby. That's the baby from years ago. All right, the Sugar Ray Show, Sugar Ray Productions. That's that. I wanted to create another show that was separate from the Sugar Ray Show. And the only way I could do that was to just have me, because the Sugar Ray Show, again, is some perspective, is some just one-on-one thought, right? Me to you guys, but it was a great majority of it was actual interviews. It was me interviewing people. And I said, you know what? So we created this a year and a half ago, and yesterday was episode 300. 300 episodes takes work. 300 episodes, it takes a level of resilience and persistence and continuity and stick-to-itiveness. And it takes Like it takes so much to get to 300 episodes, right? As I mentioned, in the episode last week, when I was at this event in Queens, and I mentioned the 300 episode coming up at Ben and Jerry's, right? Brother who's hosting the event, he spoke again, and he said, "Yo, I don't know about y'all, but I'm inspired. I'm motivated by 300 episodes." He said, I do 15 episodes and I stop. Me and my friends, we do 20 episodes and we stop. I know people who've done 30 episodes, 40 episodes, and they stop. And again, I get it, right? Like, for all intents and purposes, nothing monetarily has come out of this so far. Nothing. However, everything has come from this, right? It's not about what you get when you do something. It's about who you become. Who I've become in this process, and I'm still fine-tuning myself. But who I've become since starting this show, I've become more consistent. I've become more reliable. I've become more resilient. I've become more faithful. I've become more creative. I've become more dedicated. I've become more determined. I've become more focused. I've become more of a note taker, right? I've become so much of a better person since starting this journey. And I've been able to positively impact a lot of lives. There are people who have come to the show, who have watched the show, who have been inspired, who have been motivated, who have been encouraged, who have been empowered, who have been reminded of something they may have forgotten, who have experienced some healing, who have experienced, faced some controversy or faced some trauma in their lives. This show has been an incredible impact on so many people. Right, so many people. The most views we had, we almost cracked 10,000 views. The least views we had a show with I think 30 something viewers, right? But we almost hit 10,000, so we've had a range, right? Average, I would say now it dipped down, and we was averaging 700, 800 for the first year and some change, first year or so. The last few months since we switched from TikTok to Facebook, YouTube, we're averaging 200, 300 per episode, right? But it's not about how many people you get. Right? And it's not about how much money you make. It's about how impactful you are. And this show has been impactful, if for nobody else but me. It's been impactful on my life. And I know at least 2 other people, right, currently, right, as many before, but people, they love you and then they hate you, right? At least 2 people right now, my love and my brother, right? They look forward to this show every single day. So even if I had just those 2 viewers daily, if it was just them 2, it would be enough. Even if it was just them 2 people watching my show every day, saying how they look forward to it, saying how it's part of their daily routine, that would be enough. And you know what? Humbly, humbly, humbly. Even if they wasn't listening, I would do it. If I had no regular viewers and people popped in and out, I would do it. Why? Because I want to. I do it because I want to do it. I do it because this is what I was born to do. I was born to talk. I was born to facilitate media. I was born to facilitate discussions, right? Yo, Eurosaya, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Peace and love. Sefu said, this is part of my morning regimen. Humbly, gratitude. Appreciate that, good brother. Right? And yeah, so that's it. That's it. So again, episode 300 was yesterday. That was yesterday. Right? We're gonna talk about it some more. I'm gonna write a nice long story on my website to to just thank people. Right, to thank people, to talk about what's going on, talk about why I started, give a nice long piece, like a 4-page piece, right, like a newspaper magazine spread type thing. Got a lot of photos yesterday. It was some incredible people there yesterday. Again, from my love, high school educator, health coach, entrepreneur coach, department chair, right, to my brother Harold, author, motivational speaker, freaking martial artist, right, retired police officer, right, to my boy Tomik, actor, right, he got a movie right now on Amazon Prime called Shadows, right, so much, so priceless, hip-hop yoga artist, Frank Brown, chair, Northeast political prisoner at Ben and Jerry's in New Jersey, right, the manager was up, she said, there at 6 a.m., Ben and Jerry's doesn't normally open to 12 p.m., guys. The lady was like, they open that early? Because we was like, we're going to get there 8 o'clock because the show starts at 9. Got to be there at 8. Set up for an hour. Make sure the chair's set up. Make sure the audio. Make sure everything is right. All right? I'm like, no, they normally open at 12. She said, oh, they open it early for you. I said, yeah, they open at 8 o'clock. We get there at 7:45. The manager is in the store. She runs to the door to let us in. She literally ran to the door. So excited. Said she could barely sleep at night. So she woke up so excited when she heard about who I was, what I was doing, and I was coming to the store that she manages to do the 300th episode of my talk show. Freaking yo, Saya, appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day, good brother. Enjoy your day. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay true to you, stay sucker free, and all of that good stuff. When you speak to your pops, man, give him my love. I texted him a few weeks ago. He ain't hit me back. I don't know if he got the same number, But hit me up, man. Tell them to hit me. Tell them to hit me back. All right. But anyway, a lot of talking about yesterday, things to come, all of that good stuff. Let us get into the actual show today, episode 301. So episode 301, today's first segment of the day is the phrase of the day. Today's phrase is winning. Winning is the phrase of the day. And that is a single word, one word, packed with so much depth and so much meaning. Winning. Winning is absolutely more than a word. When we say winning, it's an emphasis, right? It's a statement in an affirmation. Winning, right? And winning means so many different things to so many different people, right? For too many, if you ask me, they only associate winning with monetary gain or the acquisition of something material, with a car, with a partner, right? With a trip, a vacation, some clothing, right? Some appliance, right? They only attribute winning to that, or they may attribute winning to like beating an illness, right? Like having cancer and beating cancer, having diabetes and then being diabetic free, right? Like they may attribute winning to that, but very few people attribute winning to the small steps. Very few people associate winning with the small steps that it takes to build something monumental. Very few people associate winning to that. And for me, yesterday was a huge win. No money was made yesterday. Money was spent. Right? No money was made yesterday. $0 were made yesterday. Money was spent yesterday. Tolls, freaking cake, snacks, beverages, right? Like money was spent yesterday. Nothing was made. Not a $0 was made yesterday. By me, no Ben and Jerry's, right? By us at SRDaily, no Ben and Jerry's. Not a dollar was made. However, we won. We both won because they did something for the first time they'd never done. They hosted a live audience talk show in their location, right? One of their locations. It was for a Black man during Black History Month, and it was a media company. It was a talk show, right? They hosted a talk show at their location, right? First time, right? History, empowerment. That's right along with their mission, social justice, social activism. The win for me was the partnership with Ben and Jerry's, right? I was able to bring my peoples there, get some people. They able to see what I'm doing. They able to see like those who I don't see often, right? They able to tap in, right? Like, okay, this brother's really doing it, right? Like we had Ben and Jerry's at 8 in the morning, 10 in the morning. We eating ice cream and cake at Ben and Jerry's, vegan, right? Like it's lit. We got snacks. It's a vibe. They was able to make their connections with each other, vibes, right? Like it's a win. That's a win, and it was episode 300. Right, like so, win on both parts. Winning is not only, or should not only, be associated with when you make money, right? Or when you acquire something material. Again, a partner, a clothing item, an appliance, right? Anything like that. That's not only when you're winning. And actually, some things that you get may seem like a win and may be a loss in the long run. All right, so be careful, be aware, stay focused, truly. All right. But yeah, winning. Again, new friendships were made yesterday between the people who came. Right, my love connected with the manager Emily. They're gonna do some things around wellness and health and women empowerment and all of that stuff. My brothers connected with each other. Freaking Harold was giving a no cost coaching lesson. Right, the no cost coaching class that was incredible. Right, like he was dropping jewels and science and wisdom. Right, he spoke about the difference between traditional licensed therapist and a life coach. Right, just the difference and like what they do for you in your life, like it's freaking phenomenal. That was a win. Somebody got a job. The brother, we was driving there, the brother was in the back seat talking about how he was looking for a second income. He was literally on the way there saying how he was looking for a second income. I hadn't met. I've never been there. I only met the one person from the company last year at an event in Manhattan. I had no connection, like I can get people a job, nothing like that. It's out of my hands. All right. He's like looking for a job. He's looking. Boom. We get there. We go through the thing. The thing is dope. Afterwards, everybody's chatting. He ends up chatting with the manager. Somehow the conversation comes up. I don't know who, if he asked for a job, they said they was hiring. I don't know how it came up. I wasn't there. But all I know was he sent her his resume. On the way to the restaurant when we left to go have lunch at Veggie Heaven, right? I think they texted, they emailing back and forth, right? By the time we get to the restaurant, she says, the email says, thank you for sending over your paperwork. We would like to offer you this position. If you accept, we will send you the paperwork over and we will look at schedules and see when you can get started. That's freaking incredible. Like, that's a win. That's a win. That's a win for me as a brother, as a human, as a black man who want to see my black brothers, want to see my people win. That's a win, right? It's a win for Ben and Jerry's. It's a win for that young brother. It's a win for the people who witnessed the exchange, the interaction, the experience. Like, it's a win for everybody. Yesterday was a win. Right, let's move right along, man. I'm chopping it up. We're gonna move right along to our second segment of the day. Need to know news of the day. The episode's 300. Truly magical. Again, this whole show pretty much gonna be reflective of that. The excitement. Store manager Emily, like I said, she ran to the door. We pulled up 7:45. They open at 8. They're gonna open at 8 for us. I'm like, I've been waiting places for people supposed to open up early. They're a few minutes late, 5 minutes late, 20 minutes late sometimes, right? Throws everything off. I'm like, they'll probably be early, right? It's a bigger company, right? I haven't been like in a big company that has had those issues, right? Smaller companies, our organizations, institutions, things like that, right? But things happen for anybody because we're all human. She was there at 6 a.m., she said. When we got there at 7:45, we pulled up. As we was pulling up, driving by the park, I saw somebody inside. I saw somebody's already there. We walked up to the door. She ran to the door, opened it up. Oh my goodness, it was incredible. Like, my heart is so full. My heart is so full. Happy Wealth and Wellness Wednesday. Razor Kelsey, what's going on? Peace and love, brother. Happy Wealth and Wellness Wednesday, my love. Yes. That is it. Let's see what this layout is. I don't know what that layout is. Oh, I don't know what that is. Change the layout. I don't know. But anyway, let's move right along. All right. Again, it was incredible. Absolutely looking forward to the next milestone episode 400, which is 20 weeks, right? 20 weeks from yesterday. All right. So yesterday was a Tuesday, and 20 more Tuesdays, 5 months, right? 5 months, maybe less than 20. Right. The day is a little crazy. I was trying to do the math today. I was like, the 100th episode was in May last year. The 200th episode, I think, was in September or October. I can't remember, but it was still kind of nice that I had a jean jacket on, I believe. Right. That's when, we were at the high school, my ladies' high school up in Harlem. I'm trying to remember that September or October. I'm like, is it 4 months or 5 months? I'm thinking it will be 4 months, 5 months. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, because the 300th episode was yesterday. I do know the days. I don't know, but eagerly looking forward to episode 400. Once I do the calculations, once I look at it, I'll let you guys know. We'll put the countdown to 400, because I feel it in me, right? Again, I'm in a much different space, much better space now this year than I was last year at this time. I'll be 41 in about 30 days, actually, right? 28 days this month. Yeah, 30 days. In 30 days, I will be 41 years old, 41 years of age, and I'm only getting better. I'm only getting sharper. And I know that from now to episode 400, so much more is going to happen. And then from episode 400 to 500, even more is going to happen. At some point, guys, you guys are going to be able to join me every single day for a daily show for a 4 hour, where we're going to do SRDaily for 30 minutes, and then we're going to transfer and do the Sugar Ratio for 30 minutes. You know what I mean? And the Sugar Ratio is going to be the interview. We're going to interview people every day, and we're going to do the talk. Just me chatting like this every day. We're going to do that. That's going to happen soon. That's going to happen. Again, soon could be in the next 100, 200 episodes. Soon could be when we reach 1,000 episodes. Soon could be when we reach 2,000 episodes. However, I know it's going to be soon. You see, it's going to be soon, because I'm never going to stop. Like, never going to stop. So soon is soon. Time is relative, right? It's soon. However it happened, whenever it happened, it's soon. And that's going to happen. And you guys are going to join me Monday through Friday, every day, right? Whether Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, might have to go to the Bronx, right? Probably won't go to Staten Island to do the show. That'd be too long of a travel, right? So between the 4 boroughs, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, we're gonna have a space. We're gonna do it. But let us move right along to our third segment of the day, man. Our third segment. Our tip of the day. Today's tip is: when there's opportunity to do the least or to do the most, always do the most. My love said this about a week or so ago. She says it often, but she said it recently. When there's an opportunity to do the least or to do the most, always do the most. Always. Whether that's in business, whether that's as a parent, whether that's in a romantic relationship, regarding your self-healing, or whatever it may be, to whatever capacity, the relationship or whatever dynamic it is, when you have the opportunity to either do the least or to do the most, do the most. There's always gonna be options to do the least. Always. I ain't gotta do that much. They ain't watching. I ain't gonna do that much. Ain't nobody. No. But with all sincerity, please, always, always, always do the most. Right, love? Like, and thank you for doing the most. Thank you for doing the most. Thank you for doing the most, Mona Love. Thank you for doing the most. Headed to a meeting. Have a great meeting, my love. Have a great meeting. Be great and make it a great one. All right. Relaying resources, Ray. my brother. That's what it's about, man. Like, just being resourceful, right? Like, the most, excuse me. You see, we've been so accustomed to looking at material outside of ourselves. Gold, right? Silver, platinum, right? So many different elements, different chemicals, different substances outside of ourselves as the resource. The most important resource is the human body, is the human, is the person, is the human mind, is the mind that thinks, the mind that sees, the mind that envisions, the mind that connects, is the spirit, right? We are the most important resource, human resources. We are America's resource, right? Like, let's keep it a buck, right? So yeah, I just relay resources, man. Like, and again, like, yesterday was great because I didn't have to make no connections specifically. I didn't have to be like, yo, this is such and such. I mean, I think when people out there ask my brother such and such, but I didn't have to be like, yo, y'all should connect. People just connected organically. And the connections that they made were, I just can't wait. Magic is happening. Hey, yo, Original Mate, what's going on, my good brother? Peace and love, peace and love. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Thank you for tuning in, good brother. Deep Thoughts, what's going on over there on IG World? In IG World, we are on TikTok Live, we are on Facebook Live, we are on YouTube Live, and we are on IG Live. And this is our new setup. We're going to do this every day now, right? As long as I got to make sure the phone is charged, make sure I keep the phones charged, right? Because I always use one phone, make sure the other phone is charged, make sure I'm going to have my other stand right for the table, and this is how we're gonna do it every day. We're gonna go live like this, and again, soon it's gonna be cameras. We're gonna have people here monitoring these cameras, monitoring these phones that actually want to do my show live with Samsung. Maybe Samsung and Apple. Got to keep the Apple laptop. All right, maybe not. We'll see how it flows. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what they want to do. Right, but if I could do my show with only Samsung devices, I would. I would only do Samsung devices. I really want, like, I mean, I love this phone. This phone right here, this is the Samsung. This phone is the Samsung S22, Galaxy S22 Ultra. I need the S24, S25 Ultra. So I need some more bread. I want Samsung to give it to me for free. I want them to sponsor me, sponsor some stuff that we got going on. So I really want to document all of this stuff with the phone, make the movie with the phone, make the documentary with the phone, do everything with the phone. Hey, yo, POTUS Lives, what's going on? Okay. What's going on? Yo, Millie E, what's going on? Just shouting you out, girl. Shouting you out from yesterday and all of the love and support you showed you and your store. Showed to us yesterday for episode 300 at Ben & Jerry's in Riverwalk, right? West New York, New Jersey. But yeah, that's the tip. Always do the most, right? My love did the most. My friends do the most. I'll do the most for people. Like, if there's an opportunity to do the least or to do the most, please, always do the most. Safu said, I need to hear that. My lady is younger than me and doesn't have the same patience I have. I must have double patience for myself and her. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. See, one thing about life, right? About life and specifically relationship, right? Any relationship, parental, child, right? Sibling, spouse, right? Any relationship. In any relationship, man, like, you got to think for others. And we got to have a little bit extra oomph for others that we love. They might not have, just like they might have to have for us, right? Like, sometimes your friends, your parents, your sibling, your spouse got to have extra patience or got to have extra money, right? Got to have extra something because maybe you don't have it at that moment. You're experiencing something that's keeping you from having that, or hasn't allowed you to have that in that moment. Whatever it is, could be physical strength, could be mental capacity, right? Could be physical capacity, could be anything. Right, so yes, brother, yes, and let us move right along, guys. We are going to wrap the show up with our fourth and final segment of the day. Today's fourth segment. So yesterday we did the game show. All right, not able to do the game show today because I got to figure out how to do it virtually. right? I think the only way to do it virtually may be through my laptop, through StreamYard, right? Through my StreamYard, and I'll have to bring a few people on the thing with me because I don't think everybody will be able to participate because people will be typing at different speeds. Everybody maybe not be able to type because I mean yesterday's game show was really freaking dope. And I really want to do it, but I can't do it today. All right, because I got to figure out how to do it virtually, how to do this game show virtually, right? Go live to my Facebook pages, my YouTube, through my StreamYard, and then TikTok and Instagram. You guys will just be able to like listen in. You won't be able to tune in unless I send you the link because I will have to send people the link to come into the studio with me. So we will probably take I could get I think 10 people on screen with my plan, my subscription. 10 to 20 people on screen at a time. So we will have to take up to that many people and play the game. But it was fun. We don't got no footage of it yesterday because the cameras was on me. The people, we were all participating, but they were sitting over there. I should have turned and we all should have sat together. That was a fault on my part, right? But we're not doing a game show today, so to speak. That's needless to say. But we are still staying with our build of the day. Our build of the day now, at least until episode 400, or if we figure it out soon how to do the game show, we're going to stick with the build of the day. And today's build is how speaking up for yourself and staying ready can lead to opportunities that you desire. How speaking up for yourself and staying ready can lead to opportunities that you desire. My mama used to say a closed mouth don't get fed. She still says it. She still says it. A closed mouth don't get fed. This is such a valid freaking phrase, and I'm going to tell you why, because number one, you got to ask for what you want, right? Yes, it's true. The divine source, spirit, energy, God knows exactly what's in your heart, knows exactly what you need before you even think it, right? But you got to affirm it. You got to confirm it and affirm it, demand it and command it. Bring that in. Shout out to Sabrina. Shout out to Sabrina for dropping that jewel. Claim it. What she said? Claim it. Man, I forgot. I just said it though. Super dope. But yeah, shout out to the brother because yesterday he spoke it, right? He didn't just ask what he want from the individual. He spoke into the universe. We were driving to New Jersey. We were still in Manhattan, and he was talking to the other brother about how he needed a second income and he was looking for a second income. 3 hours later, by the time we left Ben and Jerry's, 4 hours later, by the time we left Ben and Jerry's, and by the time we got to the restaurant, he had a job. He spoke up for himself, right? He affirmed it. He affirmed it. He confirmed it, right? He affirmed it. He confirmed it, right? I need, I want, I will have. It's going to work out. He said those things in the car on the way to Jersey. I believe he asked, were they hiring? Or said something that he would like to work there. He spoke up. And now he has a job there. All right, I can't wait to see when he starts, right? And like, yo, that's crazy, right? Because you went from saying what you wanted, saying what you needed, saying what you wish you had, to having it. But that's how life happens. Life works like that. You speak it. You speak it. You speak it. Especially when you develop more confidence, you speak it as it already is. I am the #1 talk show host in the world. I don't just want to be. I am already the best talk show host in the world. There is not a talk show host out right now that's doing this thing better than me. They may have more viewers, right? They may have bigger sponsors. It may look better, right? It may look better. The aesthetic may be better. They got all the lighting. They got the setup. They got the couch. It may look better, but there's not a talk show host in the world that's better than me. And I say that with 100% confidence. I am the #1 talk show in the world, and soon the rest of the world is going to find out. Right? Soon the rest of the world is going to find out my knowledge, my compassion, my empathy, my passion, right? The work that I'm really doing outside of being a talk show host, right? My swag, my style, my backstory. All right, like my ambition and my vision. Ain't no talk show. Ain't no talk show host in the world better than me. Speak it as it is and watch it become. Oh, that's a bar. Write that down. Somebody write that down. If you're watching the show, take that, quote me, please. I forgot what I just said. Because this thing is spirit. Spirit speaks through me, right? But yeah, man, like I really wanted to just build on that and give you guys that wisdom, give you guys that encouragement. Speak up for yourself. Right, stay ready. He had his resume, right? He sent the 2 resumes, right? He had his resume already. Right? He wasn't just saying that y'all want a job and don't got nothing ready. You don't got nothing to send nobody. When they ask, yo, can you send me your resume? He said, yo, I need a job. I'm looking for a job. Send me your resume. Oh, I ain't got one. You're not really looking for a job then. You may be looking for a handout. You may be looking for a come or somebody to bring you in without a resume, and that's valid. That happens, right? That happens. Kay with her opinion. Kay, what up? What up? What up? I don't know if you are live or not. If you see, I got 2 invites, but Kay with her opinion, peace and love. I should have brought you in. I don't know how to do that, like all that stuff. But hit me up, chat if you're still watching this. Don't know who you are, but let's chat. See if we can do a live together. But yeah, guys, like speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready. We heard it so many times, and that's the show, guys. That's episode 301. That's episode 301. The road to 400 began. We on the road. Just as the road to 300 started with 201, the road to 200 started with 101, and the road to 100 started with 1. It all starts with 1. Take one step at a time. The only way we're going to get to 400 episodes is if you do each single one. You cannot skip. You can't go from 301 to 310. It doesn't work like that. You got to do 301, 302, 303, 304, 305. This stuff be grueling sometimes, guys. Like waking up and especially if I'm coming from Brooklyn, I'm coming back to Queens. Like might be late, I might not get the workout in that I want. I made it's man, but we get it done, and we've gotten it done, and that's a wrap, guys. So please do join us right back here tomorrow, same time, same place, right? Same time, same place tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Tomorrow is Thursday, Thankful, Thriving, and Therapeutic Thursday. 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m., same time, same place, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and we are back on TikTok Live. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love. All right. Close out. Wrap this thing.